Okay, good, it's working. Anyway, greetings one and all. seanzilla1988 here with our Let's Play of Tales of Vesperia. Last off, we managed to travel through the maze, encounter with not so Phoenix, right? And now we're about to trudge through the hot desert. And you'll see why I said that soon enough. Hey, Muck. How'd you make it? Anyway, we're about to go through now. We just exit through the city to the left, and then we're on our way through the desert of Kogor.
Yuri? What's the matter?
I was just thinking about what the magistrate here could be planning. It's so strange that he'd be looking for Pharaoh. Though I guess it makes sense if the Empire wanted to eliminate a monster that was trying to kill the princess.
But they don't know that he's after Estelle yet, do they?
So why are they going after him then?
How should I know?
And we still don't know why there's a curfew in the town.
Anyway, first we should go to the sands of Kogor.
Right. We can look into the mysteries of this town once we come back.
If we don't rescue those kids' parents soon, they'll keel over in this heat.
That's true.
So then, to get to the middle of the desert...
Yes, I think the parents of those children were probably taken this way too.
All right, let's go.
And behold, the desert of Kogor. Or rather, the sands of Kogor.
There's no shade anywhere.
Anyway, you'll want to fight a lot of enemies in this area.
Nobody
You'll
lasts
get some
long out
very
here without the proper supplies.
or material items. Namely, frost stones and flare stones.
What's with him? He looks like he's out for a walk in the park.
Hey, old man. Aren't you hot?
Hot? Heck yeah. I'm sizzling over here, burning right up.
Uh-huh.
That lousy.
I feel like the temperature goes up every time somebody says the word hot.
We'll be
Yep,
fine,
time to
so
cook the
long
noodles
as we
finally.
remember to keep our water well stocked.
Right, the cacti. The parents of those children are out there with no supplies whatsoever. We do have Pharaoh to look for, but... Yes. Would it be alright if we took care of Alf and Layla's request first? You've more than fulfilled your obligation to me.
Estelle!
Okay then, let's find their parents.
Was that Pharaoh?
Then he really is somewhere in the desert.
Settle down. You'll get plenty of attention once we're done helping those kids.
We keep going and going, but all we get is more sand and more blue sky.
You're doing better than me if you can look at the sky, Raven. The only thing I see is sand.
How come an old fart like you has so much energy anyway?
Talking's only gonna wear you out. If one of us goes down, it'd be about all we could manage to get them back to safety. And I, for one, am in no mood to be giving out piggyback rides.
If I collapse, Raven, you can carry me.
Sorry, but this back's reserved for ladies only.
I'll die before I collapse.
I won't let myself be a burden either. The same goes for me, of course.
Hey, there's no reason to go stomping on an old man's feelings, is there?
I said it was. I said it. Say it again. I love the skits in this game. Oh, and we got a new type of enemy.
Leave it to me!
Scratch that. 3 new types of enemies. Oh shit. I forgot to restock on magic lens.
Enduring protection. Spread thy alluring. Reaper knock.
Shining face!
Shining full.
Take this!
Pile of
Oh yeah, that item we ended up getting like.
That was cool.
Ooh.
Oh, shut up, you.
Need to head back real quick. Need to head back. Need to restock on magic lenses. Uh-huh. Okay, now, as we were doing before, on to the stands of Kagor, and oh, we got another new enemy over here.
Sorry, but you're going.
Red Ropers.
Bye. Bye.
Not wrong.
This? Nah, this isn't scary.
Yeah, I feel...
Guard Reflector. Oh, double encounter!
I'm gonna do it! Reaper knock!
Shining face! Take this! This is it!
Din of the slaughter
Oh yeah, if you're wondering what the level 3 for your meter does, it basically allows your character to do their
That's what happens when I get
mystic arts.
serious.
As for one of Mrs. Gardens, basically think like a super special finisher.
Let's fill up our water here.
Like, say...
Ow! Ouch!
I think Mr. Guard's like... It starts like the Astral Heats, or... Each from Blaze Blue, or rather... The Hyper combos from Marvel's Capcom.
What an idiot. Use your head a little.
Looks like this situation calls for a
Let's do
little
this deal with
extra
that.
help. Canteen filling time.
No question it.
Me next!
We need to make sure to keep hydrated.
Right. We wouldn't want to get sunstroke. If everyone's finished, let's go.
You'll lose HP gradually as you walk with no water until the canteen reaches 0. Yeah, hence why you want to refill your health. Well, your water meter here. And pretty much like with any big area, there's gonna be chests around here. Oh, and we got a new type of enemy here.
Get ready. I'm taking you
An ice bat.
down. We're done.
These are the threads that weave our
Perfect. Oh, and Rita's paralyzed. I realized him.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
And another new enemy, Blue Roper.
I gotta try and keep up.
shine. Photon. Nurse.
Okay, there we go.
We're done.
Yeah, true, but don't forget, there's technically that phoenix that lives out here in the desert, so it could be doing that as well. Another new enemy, Ice Spirit.
I'll blow you away.
Oh, sharpened rage. Which blocks our future.
You're dead. Divine Wolf. All right, who's next?
Sharpened rage.
Take this. Take this. This is it.
Oh, I guess we don't have it yet.
The sign of victory. Finish that one.
And Rita learned to roll. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. give her a perfect green for now.
I'm gonna do it!
Oh, and we got another new enemy. Superstar Zero! Oh, and another new enemy. Dryad. Oh, it's still doing alternate art.
I'm just getting started.
Basically what an alternate art is, you keep on... if you have a certain skill for it, you'll be able to do an alternate version of that art. And if you use it enough, you might be able to learn it.
I won't lose!
I'm not done yet.
That's the logical... I feel this power inside.
Carol got some new skills. Run and Coward. Remember Taunt? Here we go.
Leave it to me!
Oh, forgot to...
Oh, din of this modest land! Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me! Wimps.
Oh, a new sword for Estelle. Stinger! Combo Plus, Combo Force, Item Throw. Anyway, keep following this north wall.
Better stop plodding along like a zombie, or you'll only make yourself more tired.
How are you in such good spirits?
Some people take pleasure in the suffering of others.
Why, I oughta.
Don't waste your energy.
That sort of peppiness simply isn't healthy. Hey, did you hear a voice?
No, not at all.
By the way, why were you in this desert before?
I used to live in a town up in the mountains to the north of here, together with my friend Baul. So, I sometimes came down near the desert.
All the way to the desert?
Anyway, we hardly have time to look for anything out here, what with this heat.
Seriously, if we run out of water, we'll be goners.
We need to find something like a clue soon.
Yes.
And behold, it is nighttime.
Let's eliminate them!
How's this?
Oh! You already learned a new move, Severing Fang. Kick the enemy up into the air and bam! Slam him down the ground.
Smile of wavering darkness! Oh, sharpened rage! Run through that
try and
which
keep
blocks
up.
our future!
Power that tries souls shine. Photon!
The sign of victory!
And Judith learned aerial combo. Let's get her the full metal staff. And now that we reached the top of the screen, we just go along the right, until we see a chest, which...
I won't lose!
Power that tries souls shine.
Sharpened rage! Run through that which blocks our future!
Take this!
Stars from the priest of innocent waters! I found your weak spot! Spread thy alluring spirit and deliver my enemies unto me!
Photon! We can't lose!
Open found repeated new weapon, the Mizuchi. Oh, and it's got... yep, see, there it goes. It'll have an elemental affinity on it. And if Because repeatedly can, with that certain art, well, he can learn
Sorry if I hurt you.
learn something new.
Priest of innocent waters. It tries soul shine. Undefiled purity. I found your weak spot. Starstroke. Oh, power that tries soul shine. Lightning time. Oh, caprice of innocent.
Let's go.
Oh,
And it's still leveled up. Yay! Let's bring Rapide into the party. Anyway, let's continue to the right here, and oh boy. And we find a Phoenix Guard for... I tried cooking the noodles, nothing came up. Maybe you do have to deal with a certain character.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Oh! Demon Dog! Demon Dog. It's basically an alteration of the Demon Fang. Oh, Altered Art. Unseen Air Fang. Oh, Swirling Ninja!
That's over.
Orange Star Gem. Anyway, with the water, Punishing Fang becomes Punishing Air Fang. And Unleaf becomes Swirling Nature. For Estelle, with Amnes Sauvé, Calvary becomes Athnor. Yeah, each character will have a specialty. This moves will be different. And like I mentioned, if you use a certain amount of time, that Altered Art can be learned. I must go now. My planet needs me.
Okay, let's go.
I love that. Seriously, I just love that joke. And oh yeah, those star enemies. They drop really rare gems.
Bye-bye.
That's what happens when I get serious.
And we just continue down this right.
going bye-bye.
Shining Flame! Shining Eagle!
Sharpened rage.
Who's next?
Shining Eagle! Oh, power that tries soul shine.
Shining Flame!
Oh, sharpened rage.
Shining Flame!
Oh, guess we're done.
Let's try this again. Okay, seriously, does it have to be a certain character to cook the noodles, or what?
It's an ambush!
I'm not used to this team. All my heart, baby. Take this out of here. Shining Eagle. Now this is my style. Shining Flame.
Oh, Ben Raven didn't work.
Shining Eagle.
My God, that bat was floating in midair!
Shining Flame. Shining Eagle. All my heart, baby. All my love.
The sign of victory!
Yeah.
All right!
Hey, that kind of hurt.
Oh, cactus. Let's get cactus. Gee, thanks a lot. Needs me water. Okay, seriously, the enemy. Okay.
This one's pretty tough.
We must be cautious. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, I feel
Fail finish plus. Okay, finally, we found the Flambird. Oh, and actually, it's a much better weapon than Aizugi. Anyway, since we need to go restock, time to head back to the entrance.
Sorry if I hurt you. Din of this water's land. Oh, power that tries soul shine. Which blocks our future. Oh, power that tries soul shine.
Again, might as well restock while I'm in town. Welcome back, man. Ooh. That is true, yes. You know what, since we got the flame variant, let's get the ice variant. And might as well do the same for these two. Get the Aries. These Aries! Ow! Sorry, just thinking that back to me when I played in the God of War games. Oh, that is true. Again. Oh, don't you jinx it, Pika. Don't you dare jinx that. Because who knows, that might happen in a future Tales of game. Hold on, I just want to double check to make sure. Okay, northeast. Anyway, from the southern entrance, go north, and then slightly southeast. And you'll find 3 snow bottles. And east from there, if we head southeast from it, we'll come across yet another chest.
one's strong.
Get ready for anything.
Ow!
Innocent waters.
Resound, O cry of victory!
Anyway, southeast from where we find an executioner. Once he's done with the full metal staff, we'll carry the executioner, then finally the dragon tooth. Oh!
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Shining face! Take this! All my life. Shining eagle! Now this is my style. Take this!
Open Raven learned a new art. Around!
I have an idea.
Did you just learn new one? Rondo!
I just can't hold back.
Alright, she got that. Overcat. Now finish off her Avenger scroll. Anyway, now we had... I hate sand. It's cause it's rough. And... Don't finish that reference. Okay.
Ah, I'm out of water.
Don't go drinking all of it.
Thanks, Yuri.
Hey, do you think we could take 5?
And you say I'm the one always wanting to rest.
Yeah!
Huh? The heat's gone and baked his brains.
Water!
Oh, Carol, be careful. You'll hurt yourself if you fall.
Looks like he still had plenty of energy.
Wait up for old Raven!
And here I thought they couldn't bear to go another step.
Oh, I think I'm in heaven.
I thought we were really done for.
Hey now, you gotta be tougher than that if you're gonna save the world, kids.
Shut up.
It'll be dangerous if we just keep going like this.
If we turn back now, though, we'll only disappoint those poor children.
We've got to keep looking as long as we can. If we're lucky, we may even find Pharaoh along the way.
That's right. And with this spring, we shouldn't have any trouble keeping up the search.
Wait, really?
If you've already eaten the poison, you may as well lick the plate.
Yeah, you're right. We've come this far.
How about your water bottle, Carol? Did you fill it up?
Here, I filled them for you. Here's yours, Rita.
Thanks, Judith.
Thanks.
Everybody else all set?
Yes.
All right, let's keep moving.
And before we continue on, treasure chest! Anyway, now let's head to the next region. But first let's save, so we don't mess up. Anyway, now we follow the wall to the right for a scene. Eventually.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
Oh, be very careful here. There's actually a Giganta monster here. And unlike the other two we faced, this one... Well, if you find it now, you're pretty much dead. You can scan, however, for first data and run away. Unbelievable.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Take this!
Oh, power that tries to and deliver my enemies unto me.
Shining Face! Shining Eagle!
Oh, power that tries soul shine.
Hey!
Photon! Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Oh, power that tries soul shine. Photon!
Tiger Blade!
That's what happens when I get serious.
These are the threads that weave our future.
Okay, and your happiness. She got combat force. Go from that to the spike shield.
What the?
What are you doing, old man?
You see, I was thinking that there's a pretty odd creature over there.
Huh? What is that?
Well, look who it is!
I thought I was gonna have a heart attack there.
That's my line. Hey, don't tell me you're searching for treasure in the sand.
Quite so.
What's this?
A treasure that I freed hid. This chest?
I'm surprised you were able to find treasure in the sand.
An adventurer's intuition is even sharper than the right side of a dolphin's brain.
Intuition? How unscientific.
Oh, but you can't make light of intuition.
Seriously? Is that the treasure you're looking for?
Nah, this is just rubbish. Besides, finding treasure isn't my goal. It's recovering your memory, isn't it? And in order to do that, I need to find me grandfather's treasure, the Maris Stella.
Yeah? You still haven't recovered your memory yet?
Unfortunately, no, but my journey's only just beginning.
She sure recovers quickly.
I like that about her.
Really? I'm like that too, you know?
Hey, if we keep chatting out here, we're gonna keel over.
Definitely.
Patty, why don't you come with us too? But I need to keep hunting for treasure.
Shut up and just come with us, all right?
And Patty rejoined the party again, and
Alf and Layla's parents don't seem to be anywhere.
And with the desert as brutal as all this, odds are they're not holding up too well.
Thanks, old man. This hot-as-hell desert was missing a looming sense of dread.
How could Kimura just abandon people out here because they got on his nerves?
Seriously. Let's hurry up and find those kids' parents while we still have some strength left.
Right.
anyway, I think we should do a costume change. What do you guys think? course, if we change outfits, Yuri, we're probably gonna end up changing. He's probably gonna end up losing his hat. So, well, not with this. I mean, his default outfit: Samurai Soldier and Tank Top Lover. So, who do you think? Whose outfits do you think we should change? Oh, nothing. If you see like a shirt icon next to the title, that means you can change the outfit. Okay, but he ends up losing the hat, so yeah. Okay, what about the other characters? Alright, and repeat, should we make him go Bancho? Keep him as the demon dog? Have him go full Ami? Most of evil pup? Or should we stick with his default outfit? And Carol? Let's say it again. Cal Fanatic, the Golden Soldier. Campus Lackey Future Leader. The Klonoa reference. His Brave Vesperia outfit. Or rather, this. Well, for Carol and Raven, whose outfits do you think we should? Okay, now for Raven, he's got Shining Star, gentlemen. I mean, no, got to say it like Spy, gentlemen, gentlemen. No, I didn't undo that yet. Spa Manager, Tori's Teacher, Oracle Commandant, King of Iron Fist, or Zagaloria Shadow. Or should we stick with this default outfit? Then now just leave Judith and Patty after him. Alright, and for Judith, stick with Draconic Lancer, or shall we go with Into the Sky, Glamorous Maid, Enchanting Beauty, School Nurse, Vengeful Half-Elf, a reference to the sequel to Tales of Symphonia, the Cosmos outfit, or, again, shall we stick with Draconic Lancer? And as for Patty as well, Pirate Queen, Legendary Driller, Hero Crixus, Chairman's Granddaughter, Festival Fan Jr., Great Prankster Sister, or The Amazing Chef. I'm surprised you haven't said anything, Pika. Oh, there's the antenna guard. Alright. And here we get a flare cape and an aqua cape. Now we head to the right. Till we hit a wall. And just southwest of it,
Sorry if I hurt you. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies.
Take this! Shining Fang! Alright, who's next? Shining Eagle!
I'm just getting started.
Avast, Rapide! Stop pulling at my clothes like that!
Patty, watch your step. It's dangerous.
Whoa! That was a close call. Rapide, you were only warning me. Rapide seems to like Patty. Why is that?
He just likes kids.
He wants youth and vim, not gray and stolid. So my age has been the problem.
Wait, Patty is certainly young, but that's not everything, right?
and we found yet another serval circlet, which I think never mind. Anyway, let's hit back to the wall and then follow it north.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
This land. Din of this modest land. Full power that tries. Good job, Spot.
Well, that was a new one. Good job, Spot. Anyway, continue this wall to the right until we hit a... So we can't go north no more. Now continue to the right. Continue to the left. And eventually we'll hit a scene.
Sorry if I hurt you. Shine, spread thy authority, deliver my enemies unto me. Oh, power that tries soul shine. Ready?
Open, read a learning spell. Oh, perfect. Spiral Flare. The advanced, the intermediate fire spell.
Here, Repeat. Have a skewer.
That looks quite tasty.
Boiled eggs are the best part.
Nonsense! Daikon is the centerpiece, Patty. Daikon!
Hold up now.
That's unexpected. Usually you're happy with anything you can chew through, Rita.
That's just how good skewers are. But both Rita and the old man are wrong.
Where are they mistaken?
The true star of skewers is fish cakes. Especially the white ones.
Fish cakes, is it? And Repeat agrees. Well, I don't mind as long as it's tasty.
Oh, power that tries soul shine.
Unto me.
Oh,
Incandescent focus! Annihilate the vulgar before me! Oh, flickering blaze, burn! Fireball! We performed marvelously!
And we've reached the scene.
Look! Up ahead!
Let's go.
Are you okay?
It's you.
Do you feel better now?
My wife. Where's my wife?
Do you mean this woman? She's right here.
Please, hold still.
Water.
Oh, I can feel the life coming back into me.
Oh,
really hit the spot.
Thank you so much.
We're alive, thanks to you. You're our saviors.
Please, it's nothing.
We'll have time to relax once we get you back alive.
What's the problem? Things will work themselves out.
You're pretty crazy to say that in a situation like this.
I'd like to thank you for saving us, but I'm afraid I don't have anything with me that I could give you.
Oh, please, we don't need anything like that.
No, that simply won't do. Please, come to Mantake so that I can pay you back for what you've done.
Mantake?
Wait, are you the parents of Alf and Layla?
Yes, we are.
Did you see our children back in Mantake?
Yes, we met them there.
They were worried about their mom and dad.
They were even going to come out into the desert to look for you.
Oh, this is terrible. We have to go back to them.
Don't be so hasty. Do you think you two can go back by yourself?
Well,
Then just calm down for now.
Oh, sorry.
Aye, that's right. Just lie down and relax a bit.
Patty, I think that's taking it a little too far.
A bird? In this desert?
It sounds close.
Sounds like it came from just up ahead.
So we'll get to meet him. It's about time. I was about to shrivel up in this heat.
You two come too.
Yes.
Make sure to keep a safe distance. You'll want to be out of the way in case a fight breaks out.
Yes.
And we got a healing save point. And from it, if we...
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
And voila, we get a glowing ribbon and an Urcano. Oh, for crying out loud! Yeah, she's got a lot of catching up to do with her weapons. And let's just follow this wall here to get back to the entrance we started at. Oh, for crying out loud.
Don't get sloppy.
The cry of victory!
I'm not done yet.
I can't blame you, man. This is probably one of the big desert
Sorry,
areas.
but you're going bye-bye.
Not bad.
Think Rouse's bottle. I mean, think Rouse.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Soul shine. Photon.
It's for an upcoming boss.
It's all you.
Wavering destiny. Oh, caprice of innocent waters. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Take this.
Wonderful. Sharpened rage. Blood through that which blocks our future.
Take this.
Sharpened rage. Blood through that which blocks our future. Hellhammer.
Shining Eagle.
Okay, and again, sorry the desert's so long here. Unless you want death, do not, RB, do not fight that thing. That is another Giganto monster. And like I said, unless you want to face death, I recommend you fighting it. But no. No.
Sorry if I hurt you.
Shining Fang. Shining Eagle.
Transcend thy undefiled purity. Starstruck. O din of this monster land. Be gone. Recover. Grant them thy undefiled purity. O power that tries soul shine. I'm using this. Repeat.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Shining Eagle. Shining Fang. Take this. It's all you.
Oh, incandescent locust, annihilate the vulgar before me. Oh,
God dang spiders.
You'll be gone soon enough.
Shining Eagle.
dwell in this blade. Oh, sharpened blade, through that which blocks the future.
Fang.
How's this?
Oh, Banshee learned a new word.
Thank you so much.
Dispel. Pretty much negates all the... well, it depends on the game, really. And Judith learned some new skills, and now we can give her something new. There's actually two other chests that are really hidden out here. But one's really hard to find in this big heap of a desert. And there's... And like I said, unless you want to face goddamn death, do not... do not fight that Giganto monster yet.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Take this! Shining Fang! Shining Fang!
It's all you.
Shining Eagle! Shining Fang! Take this!
It's all you.
Take this!
Oh, Caprice, innocent waters.
Take this!
We're done. Yeah, I feel good.
Finished up?
And wow, that is a lot. Now let's give him the Vorpal Blade.
Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Shining Eagle! Shining Fang! Tiger! I'll punish you! Cerberus!
I'm just getting started.
Up and she earned Lucky Soul. Give her the Nova for now. Give her goddamn Kendama for a toy. Oh, it's already picked up that chest.
Dragon Sword!
Oh, Caprice of innocent waters.
Here goes.
Fierce cluster.
Okay, that probably means I don't have the corresponding art to use that skill with yet. To use those particular skills that Yuri has yet.
Hey, I've kind of got something important to say.
What a coincidence. I had something I wanted to say too. Let's get out of this desert!
Is that all you got to say? I think we should be enjoying this hot, sandy landscape myself.
How could you possibly enjoy this? We have to get out of this desert.
Let's hurry and get out of here.
Judith, back me up here.
We need to get out of here.
Hey! How pathetic. I guess we ought to hurry up and decide whether to go back or press on.
That other chest, I would probably wait until you get like an item that lets you. Slight spoiler, but you do eventually get an item that pretty much gives you an infinite amount of water, so you won't have to worry about keep getting the cacti again and again. Spider, how'd you?
Oh, power that tries souls shine. All right, here we go. These are the threads that will finish the...
Oh my god! Repeat! Eat make dog food! Repeat, make dog food! And with that, we finally finished with the desert.
Be on your guard.
That's not Pharaoh.
Yeah, there's something different about that voice.
This is big foreshadowing here, so...
What the? It's disgusting!
Using a decoy to sneak up on us? What a cowardly monster!
I've never seen a monster like that!
That's not a monster.
If it's not a monster, what the hell is it?
And it's another...
Even Rapide's frightened. This can't be good.
Let's get out of here!
It's coming this way!
Damn. Looks like we have no choice. Out of the way, you two!
And it's boss time again. And... what was its name again? Outbreaker.
Is this?
And...
This thing.
I don't want to deal with it if we don't have to. Come on, guys. Fight! Attack your weak spot! Shine rage! Right through that which blocks our future! Okay, all power that tries soul shine! Blaze burn! Fireball! Flickering blaze burn! All power that tries soul shine!
It's all you.
Sharpened rage.
It's all you.
All power that tries soul shine. My enemies unto me.
Up and see your mission complete!
It's all you.
And I think it's safe to say we need to switch over for weapons. Lombard!
It's all you.
Flickering blaze, burn!
I'll blow you away! Shining face!
Annihilate the vote!
Take this!
Tri-soul shine!
Divine Wolf Blaze!
Thank you so much! Tri-soul shine!
Take this! That's it! That's it! Fang!
I guess we got it, but...
And secret mission complete!
So tired. Come on, snap out of it.
And we get a mysterious piece and a world charm.
It vanished.
What's this?
I can't go on!
Rita. Carol.
The more simmering, dizzying heat and grilling mollusks.
I'm afraid even I can't take any more.
This isn't good. What? A town? That dragon from the Wizened of Kados. Go ahead. Hope you choke on my bones. We collapsed in the desert. And this can't be heaven. Where are we?
Up. After the scenes, la da da da. Yes, you find me. You're pretty good. DJ new recipe. Croquet. Croquette. Till we meet again. Oh, and we found an hourglass and an old divide. Wonder, Chef, did you save us?
Good morning.
Don't you want a morning kiss?
There.
Oh, Yuri, are you feeling better now?
Yeah. How about you guys? Are you alright?
Yes, it would seem that way.
We all collapsed in the desert, right? So what are we doing in this town?
Seems like someone came to our aid.
Though we're not sure who.
I wonder what kind of praiseworthy fellow could cross such a toasty desert and save so many people.
We need to find whoever it was and thank them.
What about the couple who was with us?
They appear to have been brought here as well.
So they didn't get a look at our rescuers either?
Maybe I didn't. Away!
Apparently they lost consciousness like the rest of us. I believe the two of them are having a look around town.
I wonder, was it just a mirage?
What do you mean?
Oh, just before I blacked out, I saw that dragon that got the air under control back at Kados.
Really?
Yeah. Didn't you see it, Estelle?
No, I didn't see anything.
And that monster must have saved us or something.
A monster saved us? I can't believe that.
Was it just a mirage then? So what's the story? Where exactly are we?
A kindly gentleman is looking into that very matter for us.
Kindly gentle. Oh, you mean the old man?
There's no barrier here. This town is weird.
I thought the mountains in the east were supposed to be uninhabited.
Rita, Carol, over here.
What's that?
The monster that attacked us in the desert dropped it. I didn't see any feathers on that thing.
That's one of Pharaoh's feathers.
Pharaoh's feather. Flame colored like a flame, and it's no ordinary feather.
But why would that monster have one of Pharaoh's feathers?
Man, there's so much we don't know.
Welcome back.
And just why was it up to me to go tromping off on a recon mission?
If I'd gone, this sweet young lady would have been all alone with you. That's far too unsafe.
Unsafe? You can't possibly mean me.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I think I'm gonna gag.
Suppose I don't mind people thinking I'm dangerous. Adds to my mysterious charm. It seems we're in Jormungand. You know, that town from the diary on the ghost ship.
Wait, this is Jormungand?
The town that needed the clear seal crystal to protect itself from monsters?
It makes sense. They don't have a barrier here.
That must be why they were searching for a way to drive away the monsters.
But that was 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and I find it strange that they were getting by at all without a barrier.
You're right.
Aye!
What if we were to show this case to one of the locals and ask them?
Yes, we might learn something about Pharaoh that way as well.
I agree.
Money seems to disappear before you know it.
No, it disappears because you use it.
Sure, but if you only use a little at a time, you don't realize how much you're spending.
I guess we've been spending a little too much.
What do you mean? We need to spend more.
Really? But why?
The more gold we spend, the more it comes back to us. And it brings its friends, too.
Really?
How interesting.
Huh? Rita, your name's on this money.
Exactly. I've been writing my name on our gold so we'll know when it comes back to us. And when it does come back, I bet it'll have doubled at least. So go on, use it.
What a lovely little fairy tale.
Oh wait, never mind. Oh crap! And we got a general store. All the way out here in the desert. Damn, Repeat went through all our... And now our over limit can go up to 4! And we find a simple tent over here. Then we talk to the woman in green right here.
That box.
Do you know something about this box?
Launchy had it. Where did you get it?
On a ship called the Atherum, my lovely lady. Have you heard of it?
Of course. You know about the Atherum too?
Yes. We happened to come across it on the ocean.
Did you see Launchy?
And Launchy would be...
Oh, Launchy is my love. I'm sorry to suddenly get so personal.
And here's where things get a little tragic.
Your love. Damn it. Hey, Carol. Your turn.
You're hopeless. All that we saw was, the ship itself. Oh, I see.
Could I ask your name?
Oh, my name is Yuafan.
That's the name that was in the diary we found on the Atherum.
Perhaps she's a descendant with the same name?
Do you know about the clear seal crystal?
They say it has the power to drive back monsters.
The sage said it was necessary to make a barrier around the town. Is that what's in the box?
Yes, we came to deliver this box to you.
I see.
Hey, is that the key?
Could I have the box? Wow, is this the clear seal crystal?
Looks like it.
It's so sparkly and glittery. A treasure even more beautiful than sea sparkles blooming on the surface of the ocean.
So who's that sage you were talking about earlier?
The sage is a great Critian who came to our town from across the desert. A Critian?
Well, creating a barrier is basically creating a Blastia.
Blastia? But we can make Blastia with current technology, right?
There are people who do. You saw the Blastia at Emmead Hill in Cair Bakram. But I don't think that sage guy is the one who made those Blastia with messed up formulas.
I'm sorry. I don't really understand. But the sage said that the clear CL crystal was needed to create the barrier, so Longchi set out to look for it. It's been 3 years since he left.
3 years, huh? You must be worried.
Wait, this sounds weird.
Yeah, the stories don't match up.
You think she could have miscounted by 1,000 years?
How old is she anyway?
The same thing could have happened 3 years ago, or 1,000 years ago.
They say that history repeats itself.
But who really knows?
Is that Sage in this town? Where does he live?
Oh, yes. He lives in the house farthest into the town.
I think it might be faster if we went to talk to the Sage.
Yes, maybe so.
If you're going there, could you take the clear CL crystal to the Sage for me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's go.
Clear seal crystal.
What was the deal with that weird monster we ran into in the sands of Kogor?
Just the thought of it still sends chills down my spine.
Was that thing even alive?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, it wasn't anything like other creatures that make their home in the desert.
Huh. Another astute observation from Captain Carroll.
Whatever it was, I hope we never see it again.
Me too.
You stranger. Anyway, now that's done with, let's head into the Sage's residence.
Excuse me.
Oh, look who it is!
Huh? Hey, that's... You're...
Who exactly?
We've run into each other a couple times.
You? How have you come to this place?
What do you mean, how? We walked. As in, across the desert.
I see. And yet, how did you... No matter. For what reason have you come?
We're a little curious about this.
This must have cost you dearly to obtain.
Actually, it just sort of landed in our lap.
That was quite a miracle.
You're planning on making a barrier blastia, aren't you? You're free to go pretending you're a sage. But forget about making any blastia. Who'd even consider building a barrier blastia with something that's so obviously not a core?
But it is a solid mass of air. It simply lacks an inscribed formula.
Lacks an inscribed formula? What do you mean?
They are most commonly known as apatheia, of which the clear CL crystal is one example.
So this is an apatheia?
That the treasure you've been looking for, old man?
Also, I am not the sage.
Huh?
No such being exists any longer.
That's a problem. We'll need to get that back from you in that case.
Neither I nor humanity have a need for such a thing.
Whoa! What are you doing? Hold on a sec!
It's the same phenomenon we saw at Cave Mock!
Oh, man. Just when I found one.
The apatheia bring only chaos to humanity. They are better off returned to air.
Return to air? Is that really all you did just now?
It's still no reason to go smashing other people's things.
What kind of a person treats treasure so poorly?
Wasn't the clear CL crystal, the apatheia, needed to save this town from the monsters?
This town has no use for a barrier, and no need to be saved. This place has been granted everlasting calm.
Come to mention it, it is pretty quiet here.
But still, there are monsters like Pharaoh nearby.
How do you know of Pharaoh?
I'd ask you the same thing. You seem to know about him yourself.
Please, tell us what you know. Pharaoh referred to me as a poison.
I see.
You know something, don't you?
There is a being in this world who possesses a power the Endelakea despise.
You mean... me?
This being is known as the Child of the Full Moon.
Child of the Full Moon. Like in the legend. By Endelakea, you mean Pharaoh?
That is correct.
But what would the Endelakea have against me? Against a Child of the Full Moon? What is this power the Child of the Full Moon possesses that they despise?
That answer lies only within the hearts of the Endelakea themselves.
Which means I've got no choice but to find Pharaoh and ask him myself.
Do not be foolish. Meeting Pharaoh would end only in the death of the Child of the Full Moon.
But...
Estelle, give it a rest.
Hey, Reggae, Jaeger from Ruins Gate talked about the Endelakea earlier, didn't he?
Something about them being the ancient race that built Nordopolica.
So Pharaoh built Nordopolica? That doesn't seem possible.
Take your leave. There's nothing more for you here.
Wait, there's something I want to ask you too. What were you doing at that Air Crene? Just who are you? What is that sword of yours?
Those matters exceed your comprehension. Do not ask of them again. Go. I have nothing more to say.
Where do you get off?
Rita.
And more lore dump was...
Duke may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go and thank him.
Hold up. He doesn't seem the type to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch. You said that Child of the Full Moon he mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this world in her golden light, you are named Child of the Full Moon. Your brother, brave Vesperia, watches over us from the skies. You remain bound to your mother, the Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
You mean like becoming the Emperor? If Estelle is the Child of the Full Moon, that would add up.
Which means all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
I've never heard of anything like that.
This all sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, I suppose it might be a bit too complicated for you, Patty.
It's too complicated for you too, old man.
Rita can explain it to you later.
Me?
Shouldn't we be thinking more about what to do next?
I'm gonna stay here. There are things I've got to investigate.
Investigate?
Clear seal crystals, apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there. If you're all going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But...
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
If we're going back into the desert, we need to take time to prepare. We don't...
That's true. How about we leave tomorrow? Rita, one day should be enough, right?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
I have nothing left to say to you.
You're not gonna follow him?
What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me.
So this was a complete waste of time?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Apatheia?
When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger was carrying this box. This box was what messed up my magic.
You think the Apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control?
Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis.
So when the Blastia and Heliord was going out of control, you think there was Apatheia nearby? And the air crane and Cave Mock too?
There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia's been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then.
I see.
It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right.
You don't sound very sure of yourself.
In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. That's how it is. Well, okay. Maybe I can do something with this after all.
What are you gonna do now?
The next step after a hypothesis is testing it.
Ooh. Mark. It's not the model. Anyway, now that we got the strange mark, let's go around and speak with our party.
Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica.
Hey there, youngin'. What? You want to get rid of me so soon?
Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account.
Honestly, I could do fine without your concern.
Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altosk's work, we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity.
What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff.
It's a matter of brave Vesperia being trustworthy. You see what I mean?
We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine.
You sure?
Anyway, ain't about to go back through the desert and that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients then, would they?
In that case, we collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised.
Oh, how kind of... Wait! Hey!
Anyway, just as long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time.
No problem.
So you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all.
But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon, and the Entelekea.
But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly.
But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out.
It looks like we'll never know the truth then.
After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up.
No, no way.
Maybe...
Huh?
Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know at all.
What do you mean?
If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the Child of the Full Moon, or the Entelekea, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead.
So you're saying you should just go back to the capital?
I think that's definitely an option.
If that's what you want to do, I won't stop you.
Yuri...
Our contract with you is null and void at this point, after all.
That's true.
It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life, and I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really?
Then I can't do that either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation.
You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Now for Carol, and then all that'll leave is Judith.
We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all.
Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrest?
That might be best, but would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle?
I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'll leave that answer up to her.
All right.
This sure is a serene little town.
Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds, no empire. It's a little strange.
Yeah, but I think it's relaxing.
Yeah, but even so, I prefer Dongrest.
That's how everyone is. Everybody prefers the place where they grew up.
You too, Yuri?
Well, yeah, sure.
But if we're gonna work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base.
We could always make someplace new, you know.
Someplace new?
Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrest as the Union City, but it's really Altosk City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city.
Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that.
Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrale's city, isn't it?
Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica's more of a guild city than Dongrest, even.
Yeah, and Bellius rules the city, too. Nordopolica. Leader of a city, Duce of a guild. Wonder what sort of person Bellius is.
Alright, now that leaves is Judith. And let's see if we can speak to her at the edge of town. Oh, then of course there's Patty, and I'm guessing she's somewhere around here.
You're always out walking around, aren't you?
Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person.
That's unexpected.
You seem to have some problems staying put yourself.
I'm pretty restless myself.
That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back to me from when I used to fly around with Baul all the time.
Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor.
Yes. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself?
Nah.
Oh, then where were you planning on going?
Only a walk.
Oh, I see.
Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently?
No, must be your imagination.
And all that leaves is Patty, whom is most likely in the inn. Bingo!
Would you like a skewer?
Is it any good?
Why don't you try it out? It's my grandfather's secret recipe.
What? But didn't you say you had amnesia?
I know everything there is to know about Eifried. I traveled all over researching about him after all. That's how I figured out Eifried was the one who told me my name was Patty.
Eifried told you your name?
That's my oldest memory. Just remembering that fond look makes me feel all warm inside. I don't know whether he's really my grandfather or not, but I feel that he was such an important person to me that I can't help but think that's who he is.
I see. Still, it might have been smarter to keep that to yourself.
But...
You're used to it, huh?
I don't let small stuff like that bother me.
Crying gets you nowhere, was it? But even if you understand that in your head, your emotions aren't necessarily gonna listen.
I'm more patient than a camouflaged stone flounder sitting still in a field of stones.
Oh yeah? But your info broker turned his back on you too.
It's nothing. Things will work out. Tomorrow is another day. What will be, will be. In any case, you need to eat up if you want to cheer up.
This is good.
Didn't I tell ya?
Patty earned the Dry-Eyed Dame title. Now that we've spoken with everyone, time to rest at the inn. Now let's head south to the Now let's head south, up for yet another scene.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crene and the Wizened of Kados, but I am curious about the Entelikeia too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
Belius?
Yeah. Belius is the Duce of Palestrale, which governs Nordopolica. She's the most important person there.
You're friends with someone that amazing, Carol?
Huh? Friends? Well,
It's Nordopolica for me, too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake. That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Antilochea hate the Child of the Full Moon, which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Antilochea, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Belius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Antilochea and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Antilochea of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wiesent of Katos on the way to see Belius. Good enough?
True enough. All right then, Nordopolica it is.
right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
What about Patty?
If I remember correctly, there were some people in Nordopolica who didn't think too highly of Patty.
I'll be fine, as long as I don't run into any of them. As soon as I'm out in the open sea, everything will be okay.
Then, will you come with us?
Aye, that I will.
Didn't Belius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her.
Oh, welcome back, Muck. Basically, we found out that
I'll kick myself if we
still
miss
is
the new
some
moon and have to wait another
legendary
month.
child with full moon, and basically Pharaoh and wants to end up a bunch of other monster like god things, wants to kill her. And what else? Trying to remember here.
Can a clear CL crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If
We
they
encounter
could,
Duke
and we
again,
had
and
enough,
we're about to leave
we'd be able to
Jormungand,
make as many barriers as
which
we wanted.
apparently is a
Then
town
even
frozen in
areas that
time.
suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
Anyway, let us leave Jormungand and head back to Mantake. Oh, before you all go freaking out like, oh no, please no! Not the desert again! Not the desert again! Stay on the field. Yep, now we can pass through here without having to worry. And the Child of the Full Moon is Estelle, and apparently Pharaoh and these other godlike monsters, if I recall right, I want to kill her. Yes, we don't have to worry about going through the desert. Now we can just skip right through it. And upon entering Mantake, scene!
We're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me.
Look, there are people outside the town.
Hello, Joy, it's Kumor.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted. Kumor!
Easy now. Haste makes waste.
Indeed. We need to be cautious here and see what's going on.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
By tour, I mean we will pretty much abandon you for pretty much defying us, but we didn't defy you. We just followed rules, and I am the rules.
But while we're gone, the children! I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury. Please, don't make us go! Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard. Now get moving this instant.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
Why don't they get on board themselves?
Because they must know just how dangerous this desert is, just like what happened to us.
The giant winged monster must be Pharaoh!
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Pharaoh so bad for?
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
I don't think it's a good idea to go right now.
I'm afraid that idiot isn't going to listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
What? Yeah, I could do that, but I'd need tools.
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient.
Oh my god, it's a monkey wrench! Monkey!
You guys better bail me out if this goes bad.
Monkey! Monkey.
So you did pick that up?
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Whatever.
What's he doing?
Now about all we can do is leave it up to the kid.
What is it with these commoners? They're slower than slugs. Get aboard, damn you!
Sir Cumore, everyone is aboard!
Everyone except yourself.
What? Me?
Those who do their jobs slowly will never learn without punishment.
Sir Cumore, please, I beg of you. I have a wife and daughter.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place. Now be gone with you.
God, I forgot how much of a scum Cumore was. So much more of a scum that, once Pika's gone, of course, Buck, a certain button will be used on him.
Carol, don't worry. That young man is very capable.
What's going on? Who was it that readied this coach? Fix the blasted coach! I will find out who's responsible for this.
I've got to hand it to the little runt.
You are free to use it. Once Pika's gone, or rather when he's AFK, aka away from keyboard.
This won't do anything more than buy us some time, though.
I think it's about all we can do at the moment.
We're still in the middle of our journey, after all.
Yeah, Cat and Carol would start crying if we tried to tackle the knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you. But there won't always be someone around.
Yeah.
Thank you again for all your help.
Probably because of I haven't gotten back to the Danganronpa in a while.
Guess we should lay low at the inn for a while.
And Pika, you still
Using your
there, by the way?
power to terrorize people. There's not a soul in the lower quarter that evil. You've gone too far this time, Cumore.
Anyway, head on north to the oasis. And where are those little kids? They should be... Oh, there they are. Okay, just making sure. And for completing that little job for them, and over glass marble. Anyway, now that that's done, yeah.
Oh, you've returned safe from... Welcome back.
Looks like they've still got guards watching him.
You must be tired. Please enjoy your stay.
That Cumore punk is really a lousy guy.
Why are there so many lousy guys in the world?
It's probably some kind of disease.
It's gotta be the disease they call stupidity.
So you do catch on. I bet you're right.
I wonder why they're trying to capture Pharaoh.
I don't know, but at this rate, they're gonna send all of the adults in the town out into the desert.
And once the adults are gone, it might be the children's turn next.
No, that can't happen. If I just spoke to him as a representative of the Imperial family.
Are you forgetting what happened in Heliord?
Yeah, Estelle. He didn't care that you were the princess at all.
He's not the kind of person who'll reasonably listen to the words of a princess.
Whatever happened to the talk of going to Nordopolica?
So should we help the townspeople, or should we help ourselves?
Rita.
Don't you want to know what the Antilocheia is thinking? If so, you should put this whole business with Cumore out of your mind for the time being.
It's a strange feeling to be agreeing with you, but I think we should focus on meeting Belias for now. Even if we captured Cumore, we wouldn't have the authority to try him for his crimes. If we can't do anything about him, we should focus on what we actually can do.
If only Flynn were here.
Flynn? But where is he?
I wish I knew.
Guess we can't kill two birds with one stone, huh?
I'm sorry, Estelle. We don't mean to be ganging up on you. It disgusts me too, to imagine that jerk snoring all nice and cozy in his bed right now. But...
Rita, I understand.
I get it.
Lock up a guy
I see
like
what you did
that,
there, Pika.
and as soon as he's released, he'll just end up doing the same thing again.
Yep, you know what they say. The only cure for stupidity is death.
The only cure for stupidity is death.
Oh, please, we're gonna give Kimura the thing. To give that.
I guess I'll have to play by my own rules.
Again, Muck. I think Pika, if you don't want to, again, Muck, wait until Pika is gone, or wait until he leaves. Wait until he leaves, or if he becomes busy with something.
No, Yuri, it's you. What are you doing here?
I think we snuck it in. Oh, please, please.
Someone come quick. You would cross swords with a noble?
Oh, gee.
Very well. I accept your challenge. No. How could this?
You talk too much, Cumore. The time's come for you to make your exit.
Do you have any idea the trouble you're in for even pointing that thing at me?
That's right, Kimura. Run! Run, you little bitch! Run!
Wait!
Yes, do it. Do it, Yuri.
I'm
Do
not
it.
the one to blame. I've just been following orders. I had no choice.
Uh-huh. You're following whoever's orders you... Look like you were taking great pleasure in it.
Then don't hate me. Hate whoever gave you your orders.
Wait! How about this? I could use my authority to pardon all of your crimes. A fresh start! I may even be able to have you reinstated as a knight. I have no shortage of money. With enough money, I'm sure I could satisfy your every wish. Go ahead. Tell me what it is you want.
There's only one thing I want from you.
And what might that... No, stop! Stay back! Don't come any closer, you beast! I am Cumore, a captain of the Imperial Knights, the man destined to become Commandant!
If you want to be Commandant so much, then fight, you goddamn pussy! Listen, I mean, seriously, I became a member of the Knights, and he doesn't even fight! He just hides behind his men! And this is not this. This is Vesperia, and he fucking boot checks like the right to his hand.
I beg you, spare my life! Please, no! Not like this! I don't want to go like this!
Tell me, how many times have you heard those very words?
Die. Bye-bye, Cumore. You will not be missed. Oh crap, and there's Flynn.
My people have taken control of things here. The residents of this town won't suffer any longer.
That ought to put you one step closer to your next promotion. I'm heading back to the others.
Yuri, we need to talk later.
I know.
Oh, Flynn saw it.
Down at the lake.
Ooh, Lordy, Flynn saw that.
Who'd have guessed this town could ever be this lively?
Yes, it's a great relief to know the people here can live freely again.
I'm still in shock that Flynn actually came.
That was amazing timing!
But Cumore might just cause more pain somewhere else.
You watch. Flynn will have that guy behind bars in no time. Right, Yuri?
Oh, yeah.
Yuri? Raven, you're gonna catch a cold.
He wore himself out playing with all the children. You'd think he was 12 years old.
Welcome back.
They're still going out there. I can't keep up with them.
What happened to Patty?
She's still dancing. I really don't get kids.
I saw you having a good time, though. You're an awesome dancer, Rita.
Shut up. Huh? The old man's asleep already?
That was quick. Yuri?
Just gonna go have a word with Flynn. I'll be back.
Anyway, after that long and hefty scene, let's go talk with Flynn. Probably about what happened.
Why don't you have a seat?
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Cumore? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others. He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
Yeah, and probably would have gotten off scot-free.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rigaud? Give me a break.
Yuri, you...
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong, or for you to operate your own private court of law. If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first. It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you have to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
They're out there, you know. People so bad they'll just go on hurting others. What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that? You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
He's not wrong. I mean, for every very bad person, there's always somebody so much worse out there. There. And so much worse.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right. Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
Intend to? I already have.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices. As a knight,
I cannot overlook your crimes.
Captain, I finally found you!
What is it?
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed. Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move. Sir, we must go to Nordopolica quickly.
Most likely at this
Captain.
point.
Understood.
Sir.
Yuri? I know you better than anyone alive, Yuri. If you insist on walking down the path of a criminal...
Oh, wait! Repeat! Yuri.
So, you heard it all?
I'm sorry.
Are you afraid of me, Estelle? If you are, you can quit right here. Join Flynn and go back to the castle.
I'm not going back.
Hey.
It's...
What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
It's also true that your actions saved the lives of others.
You never know. Someday I'm gonna turn my blade on you.
You'd never do something like that without a reason. If you ever end up pointing your sword at me, I'm sure I will have done something to deserve it.
If you're going to go with Flynn, now's your chance. You seem like he was in a
hurry. Basically, you're having a sort of moment, and Yuri's just begging Stella to go back with Flynn, and where Stella's refusing.
No, I'm gonna continue on this journey with you. It's what I want. Traveling with you. I know I'll find the right path for myself, too. So what I'm thinking is... Here's to the road ahead.
And...
Thanks.
Ah, man. Oh, hand-holding. We have hand-holding, people. We have hand-holding. Well, albeit the handshake, but it's hand-holding. Two were holding hands.
Oh, I haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while.
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
We're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Hey, old man, your eyes are all droopy.
What? That's not good.
Jeez.
Huh? There are fewer nights than before.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
They wanted to eat some fish, so they went back to Nordopolica.
Oh, come on, Patty. They're not like you.
Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
I'll bet Palestrale requested the help of the knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Barricade? What could that mean? Are they out to arrest Bellius for what happened in the Great War?
I can't imagine that Palestrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Well, it was possibly foreshadowed in...
Maybe
yes.
we should think twice about heading
yes.
back to
Well, one was
Nordopolica
also
for now.
possibly foreshadowed in Tales... Well, teased in a sense, in the ending for Tales of the Abyss, another fantastic Tales of game.
But the new moon's almost here.
See what
If we
other
miss this
games has that
chance,
happened.
Who knows when we might meet Bellius again?
If I can't go to Nordopolica, I can't get on a ship. If I don't get on a ship, I won't be able to find the Maristella or recover my memory.
That's all well and good. I'm just not in a hurry to get tangled up with that armor-wearing bunch.
Me neither.
We'll just have to be careful, like always. No use panicking about it.
Don't forget, I want to take a look at the air crane and Kados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
And reunite with everyone, again.
Things are bound to improve here in Mantake, now that Flynn's liberated the town.
They did allow the ringleader to escape, though.
Cumore? Flynn will catch him in no time, right, Yuri?
Oh yeah, sure he will.
Is something wrong? He looked troubled.
Estelle's not her usual perky self either.
That's not true. I'm as happy as you all are that Mantake's been freed.
If you say so.
Anyway, we got a side quest here. Guild quest.
Your friend is quite talented, considering the ease with which he saved Mantake.
Who, Flynn? That was nothing for him.
You know him really well, don't you, Yuri?
Well, we've hung around together since we were kids.
You don't hang around together much anymore, though.
Yuri?
Now for this side quest, we just talked to a well-dressed gentleman. You set the job in. And we're looking for is standing near the end. This sharply dressed fellow. You set on. Aggressive bark. And we got the Book of Friendship. in the Comrade Crest. However, we're not done here just yet. Let's see. Should be around here somewhere. It's part of another important side quest. Let's try resting at the end, or at least leave town. Oh, here he is! Oh, Lord. And here's another side quest, the Antlion Man. Simply put, just give him a certain item, aka apple, such as the apple gel here, for example. And there's the Antlion Man! In return, he gives us milk. And that'll do for the side quest here, and that'll do for the episode for now. Anyway, that'll do for now, and I hope y'all enjoy. Anyway, again, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, a favorite, and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. And tune in next time as we return to the Coliseum. Yeah, man. Oh. And Pika, I suggest you... Oh, wait! You know, the bit I'm talking about. The one you had in mind for Kimor? Or rather, let's just do it at fanfic. Pika? Pika, run, now. And while I'm... Yeah. Okay, good, Pika left. In the meantime, while you see the bit Muck's going to do... Well, my friend Muck here is gonna do... Let's go through all the different stuff we have here. Wonder Mask? I'm not Yes! I might do so tomorrow if I don't end up leaving. So, Anyway, now that that's out of the way, catch you guys later. Indeed. Again, catch you all later. And see you on Fanfic Muck.